Hello, welcome to Be Shifted. I'm Addison. Nice to have you. If you're joining us for the first time today, this is the fourth video in this series where I'm taking apart and reassembling the front end of my '72 Chevelle. Today, we're going to talk about working on parts, de-rusting, and how to get these cups for the old bushings out of the lower control arms. I found a new chemical that I can use that is super safe for removing rust and very effective. I've also found ways to rust-proof bolts and nuts, hardware that has been derusted. I also start reassembling the steering knuckles with all the new hardware that we got from Advance Auto. While you're here in the beginning, you might as well click subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more good stuff coming along. If you want to hit the notification bell as well, it'll notify you of every time I post a video. Let's go! Okay guys, look at that. That is, as close to perfect as you can get as far as rust removal. This thing was absolutely covered and caked in rust. You can see where it was pitted. That's not obviously going to come out, but all the rust is out of there. So I'm going to get a protectant layer of paint on this thing, and they're going to look really nice up under the car up there. Same thing. Check out this steering arm. This is the steering arm that I took off the right side in the first video. In case you want to see that video, the link is right here. Using a product called Evapo-Rust. I am not sponsored by them. They just have a really quality product. Usually though, the parts will come out, if they're pretty rusty, the parts will come out black. You just run a wire brush over them. They come right back to silver metal. This is crazy. So much easier than taking a wire wheel to it for hours. Look at this spindle. It looks so good. Tell you what, you can make anything you put your mind to. This bar up top is the bar to turn off the water main to my house, but it's today doubling as a hanger for my parts in my makeshift paint booth. You can do it. Cardboard is great. Here we have our de-rusted bolt and nut that hold the steering arm on to the brake housing assembly. I have put them in the Evapo-Rust and then taken a wire wheel to them, and they look absolutely amazing. What we're going to do now is take the propane torch. We're going to heat them up pretty hot, not red hot, not where we're burning through materials and stuff like that. Just enough to see maybe a little bit of straw color, and then we're going to dunk them in the oil and let them sit. What that does is that rust proofs them, so the oil gets into the pores of the metal and makes them rust proof. There they are, all rust proofed up. They're still pretty warm. I got excited. Anyway, any hardware that I fix on this, I'll probably actually take these to the wire wheel, and get all these marks off. It'll end up making them look silver again, however, they'll still be rust proofed. So I'll probably do that to all the hardware on this job, just to make sure that all of it stays nice. Look how nice this came out. That evaporust is some seriously good stuff. I blued this the other day. Here we're working on taking out these bushing sleeves. These ones are, I can only assume, original to the vehicle, so again from 1972, because there are 2 weld points here. So I'm going to come in here and take the diamond tip rotary bit and cut these welds at the seam, and then I'll go over to the hydraulic press and just press this out real quick. Here's our weld seams. Let's go push them out. Got her lined up in the press. Yo! Popped right out of there. Wow. Made my heart skip a beat. I don't know about you all. It looks like I got deep enough when I was grinding those welds. So that's good. The idea here is we're going to drive a line into this section right, cha, and cause this cup to kind of buckle in on itself. Can you see this? Cause this cup to kind of buckle in on itself so that we have somewhere for that socket to gain purchase. Because I don't have an ovular socket. I don't know many people who do. So that's what we're going for. I'm going to probably silence this out and speed it up, because it's going to be loud. Oh yeah, that's good. See there? Now I can get a socket to sit on there and we'll push it. Should be pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, no fuss at all. Came right out. Nice. That. Alright, so in case it wasn't clear, I basically just took that punch, made a little line there, and made somewhere for the socket to sit and push. Next order of business, take the angle grinder with a flap wheel, get these welds out of here real quick so we don't compromise our potential seat with the new stuff. A nice old used flap wheel is actually really nice sometimes because it doesn't actually bite into it so much. It just kind of glazes over it. So getting those welds off, that was incredibly easy. So take the wire brush to the receiver holes there, and we will be done with the lower control arms. Thank God. We're ready for paint now. Check it out. All the brake stuff's back together. I'm about to clean out the hub and put that back on, repack the grease in the bearings, but we have the brand new brakes on. No cracks. Fresh pad. Heck yeah. All right. Another good day at work. Making progress. Lots of things painted, lots of progress. The next video is going to be pretty integral to putting everything back together. Pressing the bushings back in to the lower control arms, putting bushings into the upper control arms along with the alignment arms. We're going to be putting in ball joints and getting the surface prep for the stuff to go back into the car. I am so excited, and I cannot wait to bring you along with me. Thank you so much for watching the videos. If you haven't seen all of them, I'm going to link the playlist right here. Go check them out. Spend a little time with them. If you have any comments, I would love to hear them. This week we had multiple people share posts from the Facebook page. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate your support. It's helping me a lot. I want this to grow and really become a community for people to learn not only about classic cars. I actually have a couple things coming up that are going to be outside of that wheelhouse. So hopefully that brings you all a little bit more information just about vehicles in general, which is what I'm here for. I'm not going to be exclusive just to classic cars. So y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you were shifted today.